So I'm working on a wheel horse. It has a 14 horse Kohler, and this is the carburetor off of it. Now this one's set outside, got some moisture in the carburetor, so there's a lot of corrosion and stuff going on in there. Want to put a new carburetor on it. So you can get some good imported carburetors nowadays for a good price, but I couldn't find one exactly like this. It needs to have a choke lever coming off to the right side because it fits inside the air cleaner like this. So this is the one that I found. It's a generic one for a 14 horse. So I'm going to cut this off, because see, this comes past flush, and that would interfere with that totally. I need to cut all that off and make an arm similar to this one and weld that on there. So I got this held in the vise. I got a line marked on there where I'm going to cut it. Now the shaft can still move right there a little bit, so I need to clamp that down. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this. So I got this clamp on the vise so that the channel locks are against the clamp, and that's going to hold that in position. I'm going to use a small grinder because I don't want to put a lot of force on that. So to get an idea of where the lever has to be, got these carburetors both located in the vise here. So this angle with this closed is what I'm trying to duplicate when this one is closed. So I got a scrap piece of metal here. So there's some different options on here. There's a little piece. It's a little too skinny. This one's about the right size, but I want a little more meat back here so I can make some clearance for that rivet and weld it to the sides. So if I pick some place like in the middle here, I can use this portion that gets wider right here to make a larger area. So I'm going to cut that section out of the middle there. Have to drill a hole in it. this choke shaft protrudes out a little bit right there. So I drilled a hole diameter that would fit over that piece so that this will sit flat on that other piece of flat metal. And then I profiled the edges so that when this is in about the right position, I'll be able to put a bead weld here and a little spot here and then a little spot here. So that's how that's going to hold on. Alright, I got this protractor set, so when I'm against this face of the carburetor, I can line this up with the center of that hole and the center of that shaft. So then I come down here and I have this oriented so that that lines up from the center of the hole to the center of the shaft. So that's where I'm going to tack it in place. Alright, I got these two pieces bolted together. Not much room in there. I had to grind the welds down flat so it would have clearance. So the cable kind of comes in from the top on this one. So it'll be like that. So that looks okay. And then the next problem is this arm touches that face. So this is what the old one looks like. The big hole's in about the right place. So I need to add this small hole into this piece, and then I need to I'm just going to grind a little bit off the end of there. It just needs to clear that plate. Don't really need to match this contour. Alright, I got that hole in there. Cut the end off so there's plenty of clearance here. And this piece is bolted on to the carburetor. And that's the way the choke's going to work. So that should do it. Alright, that's it.